Apart from the normal cats, dogs, and birds, people nowadays keep all kinds of weird pets in their homes. From a two-headed mutant snake to a polar bear and lions, here are our top picks of the craziest pets people own. The pet hyenas. Hyenas are vicious carnivorous mammals that can be quite ferocious and aggressive under dangerous conditions. A group of locals in Nigeria have kept them as pets. They tame these dangerous beasts and even use them in fights. After a video surfaced on the internet in which these animals can be seen on leashes and boys even riding them, people were enraged about the animal abuse. But it turns out that this has been their tradition for generations, and they have the permission of their government for this practice. Aggie the polar bear. Polar bears are ferocious hypercarnivores who hunt their prey with extreme agility. Don't get fooled by their furry, cuddly appearance, as they can tear you into pieces in just a while. But this fearless man has one as his pet and has named him Aggie. Mark Dumas is a professional animal trainer who has a polar bear at his house. Every morning, he takes a swim with his bear friend and snuggles up to him like he's some giant cuddly dog. Aggie is a female bear and weighs around 800 pounds. Mark says that you can tame even the wildest of animals with compassion and patience, and that he completely trusts his friend. Lions of South African Sanctuary. Well, who doesn't know the horrors a lion can unleash on you? But this doesn't seem to stop Kevin Richardson, the owner of a South African animal sanctuary. The lions, too, don't mind his presence and can often be seen snuggling with the man. Kevin can often be seen sleeping next to these massive cats. Well, Kevin, why don't you love your life? He says that he wants to reassure humans that lions are capable of love and compassion. Two-headed mutant snake. Keeping snakes as pets is a common thing we see nowadays. Many daredevils keep exotic ones for display. A woman from Louisiana named Tani Janus spotted a rather peculiar snake roaming in his house garden. The little snake had two heads protruding out of the body that gave him a look of a Greek mythological animal. Luckily, Tani was a wildlife educator and adopted this rare little snake. The reptile at that time was only a foot long and was 10 months old. The Cockroach Girl. 12-year-old Shelby Counterman's parents let her keep thousands of pet cockroaches in the house. She's been collecting them for many years and says that she wants to convey the message that cockroaches can be fun pets too. She even kisses them goodnight and lets them roam on her bed. She has more than 8 tanks full of these bugs. Well, it's a little alarming, don't you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Rambo the alligator. Seeing alligators and crocodiles gives me chills. These scaly beasts with their massive jaws are frightening to many people. But Mary Thorne from Florida loves her pet crocodile Rambo. She stumbled upon him accidentally. One day, she was at her job in the gym when she spotted a random box. After opening them, she found 5 baby alligators. Only Rambo survived despite being severely malnourished. This 200-pound lizard is purely domesticated and is Mary's partner in motorcycle riding. Jessica, the hippopotamus. Hippopotamuses are mostly herbivores, but they are known to attack humans frequently if they feel threatened. This semi-aquatic animal is native to sub-Saharan Africa. They have large teeth and tusks that they use for fighting off threats. However, Tony and his wife Shirley came across a newborn hippo and named her Jessica. When they first met Jessica in 2000, her umbilical cord was still attached to her body. Nobody knows what happened to her mother, but Shirley and Tony always gave her the best care. The best thing is that she is not in captivity and freely roams the wilderness whenever she likes, and also returns home to her human parents from time to time. Well, let the girl enjoy her youth. Floyd's tiger. Many animal organizations stress not keeping tigers as pets, as they are highly unpredictable, and even their playful bites can cause serious damage or even kill a human. Even after all this, the boxer Floyd Mayweather has a pet tiger because his ideal boxer, Muhammad Ali, also had one. Fans were outraged when a video of Floyd surfaced where he was having difficulty controlling his pet tigers in a hotel. People raised concern about the safety of all the people that were present there. Cameron the Python. The sight of a giant python can scare the hell out of everyone. With this kid from Cambodia named Owen Sambath is a friend to a giant python. The Sambath family found a little snake in their house and decided to keep it, as the mother had superstitious beliefs that the snake would protect her family. The python grew up to be approximately 16 feet long and weighed around 220 pounds. He even had a whole room. The bond of the boy and the snake got so popular around social media that people used to come to visit the family and their python. The story, however, didn't end happily, as when Cameron bit the boy, the family sent him to a zoo. Rex the Water Monitor. How can people like lizards? This is the question I think I will always ponder in my life. Monitor lizards are vicious animals that are highly venomous and can crush a person's bones easily. This lady adopted one when he was only 3 to 4 months old and named him Rex. Ever since then, she has cared for her lizard friend. This massive lizard's diet consists of rabbits and squirrels, and he weighs around 50 pounds. These days, the trend to keep monitor lizards as a pet is growing rapidly in the country. Travis the chimpanzee. This is the most famous case of a pet who went rogue. Sandra Harold, who lived in Connecticut, the United States, had a pet chimp whom she named Travis. She adopted him as a baby and raised him to be an adult. Both were BFFs, but things changed when Travis matured. As you know, these animals start to become very agitated at this phase of their life. But one day, a disaster struck as Travis attacked Sandra's friend brutally. She even had many surgeries for her facial scarring. Gary the kangaroo. This will surely melt your heart. A little boy, Hoodie, got overjoyed when his mother gifted him a rescued baby kangaroo. The kangaroo needed a foster, and Hoodie provided him with all the care in the world. Both became best friends, and the kangaroo too grew fond of his little friend. With constant care, Gary grew strong, and when it was time to release him back into nature, the little Hoodie didn't hesitate. The friendship had so much impact on the little boy that he wants to become an animal vet when he grows up to take care of so many distressed animals. The TYSON'S Tigers. Mike Tyson is a household name. This former boxer also got very famous for keeping a bunch of tigers in his house. He kept them well over a decade, and due to an unfortunate incident, he donated them to an animal sanctuary. What happened was that a fan trespassed on his property and was practically mauled by one of his pet tigers. Tyson even had to pay the trespasser a hefty amount of $250,000 as compensation. He realized the danger of keeping a wild animal at home and said goodbye to his 16-year-long companionship with the animals. Maharani and her crocodile. A 3-year-old Maharani has a pet crocodile at her house. Her father, Siahrul Effendi, gifted it to her when she was just 2. The father spotted this 80-centimeter-long crocodile who was severely injured and decided to buy him. Maharani, however, connected to the animal and now shares quite a unique bond with him. She even brushes his teeth and bathes him by herself. The parents wanted their kid to grow up brave and fearless of the animals. The crocodile is now 135 centimeters long and weighs around 29 kilograms, and Maharani takes pride in her little croc friend. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.